Hey there, and welcome. Today we are going to tackle something super useful, ordering food at a restaurant in English. We're going to show you how to do it without any of that stress so you can feel totally smooth and confident.
We've all been there, right? That moment of pure panic when the waiter comes over and asks that one question. You've just sat down, you're trying to have a conversation, you've barely even looked at the menu, and bam, the pressure is on. It's surprisingly stressful. But don't you worry, we're going to totally diffuse that situation for you.
And that's our whole goal here. We're going to turn that anxiety into pure confidence. I'm going to give you the perfect script, a step-by-step guide, so you can order with total ease and feel completely in control.
All right, let's set the scene. You've arrived. Let's talk about those first few moments of your dining experience. And here it comes, the classic question. Now, the waiter is just being friendly. It's totally standard practice. But this is your first cue. How you answer this one question, it really does set the tone for the rest of the meal. Okay, here's a huge pro tip. You need to remember this. You are in charge. Seriously, you set the pace. It is 100% okay to ask for more time. You should never ever feel rushed.
And look how easy this is. We just need another minute, thank you. That's it. It's polite, it's super clear, and boom, pressure's gone. You can say, could we have a couple more minutes too? It works just as well. See? You've already handled the first step like a pro.
Okay, next up, asking the right questions. So you've bought yourself a little time, you've looked at the menu, now how do you figure out what you really want?
So when you're ready, you just signal the waiter. You know, a little eye contact, a smile. Then you can say something like, we're ready now. Could you tell me about today's specials? Asking about the specials is a great move. It's where all the cool, off-menu stuff is often hiding.
Now, this little phrase here, could you tell me about, it's like your secret weapon. It's super polite, it's open-ended, and you can use it for anything on the menu. It's how you get the good details, not just a simple yes or no. And just like that, you'll get a great description, they'll break it down for you, what it is, how it's cooked, the sauce. Suddenly, you have a much better idea of what you're actually getting.
Okay, so that sounds delicious. Pan-seared salmon? Yes, please. But wait, what else is on the plate? What am I getting with that? This brings us to another super important question. And here it is. What does it come with? You pretty much have to ask this. This is how you find out about the side dishes, you know, the veggies, potatoes, all the good stuff that makes it a full meal. Sometimes that info isn't obvious, so this question is absolutely key.
And there's your answer, the final piece of the puzzle. Now you know it comes with asparagus and you have a choice, rice or mashed potatoes. Perfect. You've got all the intel. You're ready to make your move.
Okay, let's do this. Time for placing your order. You've done the research, you've made your choice. Now let's put it all together with confidence.
So there's a simple anatomy to a good order. It's a pretty standard flow. First, drinks. Then, any appetizers or starters. After that, you state your main courses. And the last step, super important, is you listen for the readback to make sure it's all correct.
So look at this. It's so simple and direct. Okay, great. I'll have the salmon with mashed potatoes. You state your main, you state your side. Perfect. And to start, we'll share the calamari. It's efficient, it's polite, there's just no way to misunderstand that. And here it is, the final check. A good waiter will always do this read back. They repeat it to you just to be sure. All you have to do is listen and say, yep, that's right. And that's it. You did it. Order placed, no sweat. All right, let's wrap this up with your essential toolkit. The best part is you don't need to memorize a ton of stuff. It really just comes down to a few key phrases you need to remember.
So for asking questions, these are your go-tos. Can I have another minute for when you feel rushed? What do you recommend is always a great one, and knowing how to ask what comes with the or does this contain is just so useful, especially if you have allergies. And of course, how to get the check. This list pretty much has you covered.
And when you're actually ordering, these are your best friends. I'd like the or I'll have the. They sound totally natural. And then when you're finished, just a simple, that's all, thank you. It's the perfect way to wrap it up. So there you go. You have the tools. No more panic, no more anxiety, just a clear, easy script. You can handle this with complete confidence now. So really, the only question is, what are you going to order next? Have fun out there.